You need a beer that makes you feel like a man. A beer that you can feel from your balls up to your Adam's apple. Dobbs Dark Ale. Beer for men.
You need a beer that makes you feel like a man? If you were a real man, you'd be comfortable enough to drink a beer that made you feel like a little girl, with pom-poms and pigtails. Dobbs Lily Lager. It's for pussies. You can take it.
You think drinking a beer for pussies makes you a man? Drinking a beer for pussies makes you a pussy. Anything else is a semantic trick. You want to be a man? Drink Dobbs Double Dark. The drunkenest, hoppiest, darkenest beer on the market. And drink a lot of it.
You think drinking a beer with all the high gravity bells and whistles makes you a man? A caveman, maybe. You went to college. You shaved your balls. Show some class. Dobbs Savvy Cider. For real men. Gentlemen.
You're gonna let some beer company tell you how to be a man? You're pathetic. The mere fact that you want to be a man means that we get to drag you around by your insecure little balls. Your masculine identity is just something for us to attack, and there's nothing you can do about it. You might as well embrace it. Dobbs Emasculager. You know what you are. Drink up.
If you ever go down Trinity.
So, Mr. Morgan, you want to be our new paralegal. Well, your resume, cover letter, previous references are all very impressive. We just have a few more questions for you, and keep in mind, we want you to lie.
Wait, you want me to lie?
Yes, it's very important that you lie. See, we started out asking our candidates questions to get to know them better, find out who they were. But it turned out the best answers always came from the people willing to lie to us. So we don't try to find out who you are anymore. What's the point? All we ask is that you lie.
Okay, yeah. I guess let's get started then.
All right. Let's see here. Did you lie about anything on your resume?
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much experience with Excel. I just figured I could learn it.
Okay, that's not a very big lie. We're looking for more of a complete misrepresentation of who you are as a person. Let's see. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
By that point, sir, I hope to be married, owning my own home, and working as a top-level paralegal at this firm.
Is that a lie?
No?
Well, that doesn't do us any good then, does it, Morgan? Come on!
All right, yeah, it's a lie, okay? I'm planning on going to law school next fall. I've already submitted my applications to Chicago, Michigan, and Northwestern.
Ooh, that is a very significant lie. However, you just told us it was a lie, so I'm afraid we can't count it in your favor.
I'm sorry, sir. I really just don't know what you want from me right now.
That's because you're not a very big liar. If you were a good liar, you'd know exactly what it was I wanted from you, and you'd lie to me about it. Quick! What's your greatest professional achievement?
When I was at Wilson Sherman, I found an oversight in the case file that saved us from a possible legal malpractice.
Ooh, very impressive. I'd like to hear more about it.
Oh, okay, so it was a manufacturing...
No, it was a very impressive lie. I'd like to hear more about how you came up with it.
It wasn't a lie.
It wasn't.
No.
Very impressive. Very impressive. You're still lying to us. Well, you got what it takes, kid. Here's our initial offer. And, good line on the interview. But if we're going to be working together, you're going to be honest with me, okay?
Okay, because that last part was a lie. I was just so...
What should I say?
I thought the lying part was over!
It's never over! We want you to lie. We want you to commit to that lie. We want you to keep lying to our faces every day for the rest of your life. Look, I like you, okay? You're a good kid. I like your stock. I enjoy your heritage. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Give you one more chance. What's your biggest weakness?
Honestly, I'm not very good at lying.
That's not a lie.
I know it's not.
Morgan, I'm trying to give you a chance here.
Listen, I know, I'm just not really comfortable with lying, all right? I just thought I might as well admit it.
Why would you you are very good at lying. Is this a lie? Has this whole interview been one big lie to convince me you're not good at lying?
No, all right. I just don't think this place is right for me. All right. I have good credentials, and I want to work somewhere where that's enough. All right. I think I'm just gonna go.
Seems plausible. A little too plausible. Is he still lying to me? Morgan! What's your game, Morgan? I need you here, lying to me! Morgan! Morgan, come back! We'll do anything! Double your salary, come back! We need you here, lying to me! Come back! I'm sorry. I didn't see you come in. Well, you're just in time for Big and Tall Tales, sponsored by Rochester Big and Tall. Our story tonight is about the greatest folk hero in French history, Jean-Henri, the head chopper man. Well, Jean was born in a small executing village in the French countryside, but in 1792, Dr. Joseph Ignace Guillotine invented a machine what could cut a man's head off with gravity. No axe man needed. Well, Jean-Henri didn't take too kindly to that.
My fellow Frenchmen, I've been chopping heads since I was 10 years old. My daddy raised me to be a head chopping man, and when he was sentenced to death for treason, it wasn't me who chopped his head off. You all seen it? Now Dr. Guillotine wants to come along with his fancy new machine.
Oh no!
Hire some kid for 1 franc a week to hoist a blade?
Sacre
Well, I say there ain't no substitute for an axe swinging man.
You said it!
You've seen the way I swing that axe. You've seen the way that axe head goes up 9 feet in the air. How it comes down clean through that brainstem. I say every man deserves to have his head chopped off. By a man!
Tell Jean-Henri, you the greatest!
Well, his message grew and grew, until one day he delivered a challenge directly to Dr. Guillotine himself.
You bring your machine to the town square tomorrow, and I'll bring my axe. And I guarantee I'll chop off 100 heads before it does.
Well, the townspeople gathered in the public square, and the great contest began.
Oh, Jean-Henri, please come off my...
The
Jean-Henri, I love you so
townspeople cheered him on, and then ran out to have their heads chopped off.
Thank you for... Jean-Henri, I can't thank you enough. Ow, Jean-Henri, I love... Mr. Jean, you're the... Ow, Jean,
Well, soon he chopped out 99 heads and was damn near tuckered out.
thank you for doing this.
But he wanted to prove that man could outlast the machine.
Jean-Henri! Jean-Henri, cut me!
All
Oh,
right.
it's my head!
All right. That's 100 heads. How many does Guillotine have?
3! The rope takes a long time to haul up.
I guess I didn't need to chop so fast.
And so Jean-Henri died victorious, with an axe in his hand. The 3 remaining townspeople, what hadn't gotten their heads chopped off, laid him to rest a hero, and he was immortalized in French folklore forever. Well, just listen to this song. Jean-Henri chopped off our heads, we are proud that we are dead. He was a man and not a machine, and he beat the old guillotine. He would chop and would chop and would chop off their heads. He would chop, he would chop, he would chop, he would chop. He had an axe that he used to chop. The heads rolled down the thing onto the jar. And he chopped the jar.
Drop it! Well, well, well. If it isn't world-famous jewel thief Vinny Sardine. Thought you had my wife's tiara in the bag, didn't you? Not so fast, Sardine! It's the end of the road.
I guess the jig is up. I suggest you rejoin the party, Vander Diva. You are hosting after all.
You'll never get away with this.
Au contraire, dear friend. I have and I will, and I shall be rewarded handsomely.
Whoever's paying you, Sardine, I'll double it.
Ah, you couldn't afford me.
Well, how's 50 grand to start? I believe it'll pay for your funeral.
You haven't got the guts!
Oh, yeah?
Freeze! Detective Spitz, FBI. We've been on your trail for weeks, Sardine.
Aha!
You too, Vanderbeaver. Think we don't know about those offshore accounts? You're both under arrest. Hands behind your backs.
There is mine!
Grab your weapons!
Byron's wife! Put it
Grab or I will engage! 3,
You got retarded against Spence, you arrested.
2,
I can pay you off, Spence, you know it!
1!
Now, if you'll excuse me. I have a flight to Monaco that boards in half an hour.
You're not going anywhere with my tiara, Sardine.
I thought it was your wife's.
We share it. And tonight, it's mine.
They're just making us worse for yourselves, boys. Resisting arrest, threatening an officer with lethal force, and littering. It can be mighty dangerous.
Littering, I laugh in the face of that
And I know certainly well, Spitz, how to pay off!
Cause of death, double murder by banana peel. The motive, a tiara, a wife, an ego, a kimono. I work hard every day to keep running bananas like these off the streets, away from children. It may take a day, it may take a week, but I always get mine now. Now, you'll excuse me. I've got a case to solve. A piggy bank robbery that killed 10 and left 3 years.
and if you keep saving my nose, sing a song about bananas. I can sing about the moonlight on the very, very tropical equator. So I sing about bananas in the refrigerator.
Honey, will you pass me a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy?
I'm sorry, dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank,
Frank? Who's Frank?
the tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son?
You sold the dog.
I ate the dog, and I washed it down with a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh, dear. Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Son, what are you doing here? You're Frank's property.
He's dead.
Dead? Who's dead?
Frank, the tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son to a dead man?
Yes, and he died drinking the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh, dear. Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
Where's Max? I'd love to play fetch with the old pooch.
I ate Max for dinner last night.
You ate the dog?
You ate the cat?
I married the cat, and we're expecting a bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh, dear. Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
I'll need 50,000 bottles of Colonel Fizzy for the honeymoon.
I'm sorry, dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank.
Frank? Who's Frank?
I'm Frank.
You're Frank?
You married a man.
I married a cat.
I married the cat, and I'm pregnant with his son.
I ate your son.
You ate the dog.
I am the dog. I'd like to go for a walk now. Ruff, ruff.
Honey, would you pass me a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy?
I'm sorry, dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank.
Frank? Who's Frank?
The tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son?
You sold the dog.
I ate the dog, and I washed him down with a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear, now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Son, what are you doing here? You're Frank's property.
He's dead.
Dead? Who's dead?
Frank, the tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son to a dead man?
Yes, and he died drinking the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear. Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
Where's Max? I'd love to play fetch with the old pooch.
I ate Max for dinner last night.
You ate the dog?
You ate the cat.
I married the cat, and we're expecting a bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear, now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
I'll need 50,000 bottles of Colonel Fizzy for the honeymoon.
I'm sorry, dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank.
Frank? Who's Frank?
I'm Frank.
You're Frank?
You married a man.
I married a cat.
I married the cat, and I'm pregnant with its son.
I ate your son.
You ate the dog.
I am the dog, and I'd like to go for a walk now. Ruff, ruff.
Honey, would you pass me a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy?
I'm sorry, dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank.
Frank! Who's Frank?
The tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son.
You sold the dog.
I ate the dog, and I washed it down with a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear. Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
Hi, Mom! Hi, Dad!
Son, what are you doing here? You're Frank's property.
He's dead!
Dead! Who's dead? Frank, the tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son to a dead man?
Yes! And he died drinking the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear! Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again!
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
Where's Max? I'd love to play fetch with that old pooch.
I ate Max for dinner last night.
You ate the dog?
You ate the cat.
I married the cat, and we're expecting a bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear! Now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again!
Colonel Fizzy, you know you'll drink it again.
I'll need 50,000 bottles of Colonel Fizzy for the honeymoon.
I'm sorry, dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank.
Frank! Who's Frank?
I'm Frank!
You're Frank?
You married a man! Frank, who's
The
Frank?
tattoo artist we sold our son to.
You sold our son?
You sold the dog.
I ate the dog, and I washed it down with a cold, refreshing bottle of Colonel Fizzy.
Oh dear, no, I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy again.
Colonel Fizzy, you know you're drinking again.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Son, what are you doing here?
He's dead.
You're Frank's
Yes.
boss.
He's
The
dead.
tattoo
Yeah,
artist we
last
sold our
song.
son to. Oh dear, now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy. Oh dear, now I'll never
You ate
drink
the dog?
Oh dear, now I'll never drink Colonel Fizzy
Rob the
again.
cat.
Oh dear,
I'll
now
need
$50,000
bottles of Colonel Fizzy for the honeymoon.
I'm sorry,
dear. I gave the last bottle of Colonel Fizzy to Frank. Frank? Who's Frank? I'm Frank. You're Frank? You married a man. I married a cat. I married a cat. And I'm pregnant with his son. I ate your son. You ate the dog. I am the dog. And I'd like to go for a walk now. Ruff, ruff. Whoa, 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 whoa,
If you ever go down Trinidad, they make you feel so very glad. Calypso sing and make up rhyme, guarantee you one real good fine time. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter.
So, Agent Cowboy, big American spy. What are we going to do with you, huh?
I know my rights. You can't make me talk.
Ah, yes. The Geneva Convention. No torture. But, Agent Cowboy, there is no rule against giving you gift. Enjoy this cigar cutter with our compliments.
Thanks. Got any Cubans?
Agent Cowboy, there will be no Cubans. You have only cigar you need between your legs.
Wait. Are you suggesting I chop off my dick?
There is saying in Russia, leave a man alone with cigar cutter, he leaves himself with no penis.
That's not saying.
In Russia, it's saying. Now I'll leave you to your own devices.
Cut off my own dick? Idiot! How did my dick even fit through this thing? That's a pretty big hole. Well, I guess if I slipped it in like this and close the blade. Whoa, that is sharp! What was I supposed to do? Game. Just gonna try it really quick. Just gonna see if it fits. Let's see. That's right. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. Hey!
No, I'll let you cut off your dick in private.
Oh, come on. You really think I'm stupid enough to cut my own dick off?
Stupid? I am not stupid.
Wait. You cut your dick off?
Yes. I was on the train from Moscow to Vladivostok. No company, no entertainment, nothing to read. So I start off just resting my dick on the blade just to see how it feels. Time goes on, take a little off the tip, then I have to even it out. Next thing I know, 37 dick slices and one bloody stump.
Why would you do that?
Why, Agent Cowboy? Why does our Hemingway hunt lion? Why did Armstrong step on moon? Because it is there, Agent Cowboy. Your penis is there, the cigar cutter is there, and there is nothing else to be done.
Wait! You know what? Just to prove to him that I can resist, just to prove that an American can resist, I'm gonna pull that thing right through. I'm gonna let it rest here. Okay. Take it out. Just take it out. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. No.
Somebody cut off their dick?
Yes, of course.
Sergeant, get in here. I am not the only idiot. had a dick. I could while away the hours with cigar cutter's powers. The time would pass so quick. And my penis I'd be cutting until it was down to nothing if I only had a dick.
Oh, you truly are a fool to cut up your own tool. Your mind is very sick.
And it shames me to admit it, but it's true, I also did it. See, here's my severed dick.
Oh, I could not resist putting my dick through that hole. The desire went to my very soul, and now I'm left without a pole. At first I didn't buy it, but now I have to try it. I hope I'm not too thick. Oh, there's truly nothing nicer than to use a cigar slicer to cut up your own dick.